Victor from Ogun State, and Victor is a website developer and designer, right? I'm seeing Winston. Winston is a motion designer. I'm seeing Maulid Mohammed in Nairobi, and you're an English Somali translator. That is beautiful. Victor from Ogun State is a, what's Victor? What does Victor do? Website designer. Good. I'm seeing a lot of people, and we already have almost 500 people here. That is exciting. That is exciting, right? So see, what I'm going to be sharing with you now, we have different people. Somebody said, I'm David, website designer, and I'm into new life business. Welcome, David. So what I'll be sharing with you tonight, and since we're seeing people from outside Nigeria, I guess I'd like to think it's also late for you, right? What I'm going to be sharing with you is how to go from $200 to $3,000 per month as a freelancer without freelance platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, if you've tried out some of these freelance platforms, let me know in the comments. Have you tried out some of these freelance platforms? Have you tried out Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com? Have you tested them out? Let me see. Perfect. So Nathaniel said that yes, he has tested them out. Good. So now, what I want to share with you tonight is how to earn consistently $3,000 per month, how to be a profitable freelancer, how to turn your freelance skill, your hustle into a business, right? Without freelance platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, etc. Right? So now, as I said, if you're here, I know you already have a skill, or at least most of you already have a skill. So what is your name? Where are you watching me from? What do you do? Drop it in the comments, which you guys have already done. So I'm just going to move on. Let's not waste time. We're not here to waste time, right? So on today's webinar, I'm going to be showing you how to make money like this every single month, right? So this is the type of money that, as you can see my name there. Obviously, I have to cover some sensitive information, right? But what I'm going to be showing you is how to get payments like this every single month, right? Every single month. You see, this is from December 2025, from January 2025. I'm actually going to show you payments January, February, March, April, May, June. You understand? I'll actually show you payments for like every single month, right? So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be showing you. This is what I'm going to be teaching you, how to make money like this every single month. And again, I am not a software engineer. I'm not your typical tech bro, because I know now when you're seeing $5,000 in a month, you're seeing $3,000, you're seeing $3,500 from one client, you're seeing $2,800. You understand? When you see this one, you think, oh, this guy, maybe he's a tech bro, maybe he has like one of these big skills and blah blah blah. No, I'm not actually. I'm a writer, right? I made this money as a writer. Isn't that exciting, right? Now, at the end of this 40 minutes training, as I said, this training is not going to be very long. I'm going to introduce you to the ScaleUp workshop. I'm going to give you enough value here, and then I will introduce you to the ScaleUp workshop. Now, the ScaleUp workshop is it's completely free, by the way. Every single thing you're getting here is completely free. And one of a kind, practical 2 days live workshop, where I'm going to break every single thing I'll be sharing with you here. I'm now going to break it down across 2 days, step by step, in a very simple and easy to implement way, right? So first, before we even dive in, let's acknowledge the reality and why what you'll be learning today is very, very important, right? Freelancing platforms are saturated. Am I lying? Tell me, guys. Tell me in the comments. I know, see, like it or not, yeah? Like it or not. People want to say, no, it's not saturated. No, it's not saturated. I'm of a different belief, right? I do think freelancing platforms are saturated. Now, it's not all bad, but let me know in the comments. Do you believe that freelancing platforms are saturated? Exactly. So I'm seeing Go. I don't. True. Yes, they are saturated. Progress saying that yes, Fiverr is saturated. Right. Perfect. Bibash course undoubtedly saturated. Perfect. So I'm having a lot of people saying that yes, freelancing platforms are saturated. As you can see, freelancing platforms like Upwork, they have millions. Fiverr, again, even though I use some of these platforms, I'm telling you right now, they are saturated, right? And even freelancers with years of experience, and when I say years of experience, freelancers that have been doing this for 3, 4, 5 years, right? Whether you're a graphics designer, whether you're a copywriter, whatever it is, right? Freelancers with years of experience, and they have stacked portfolios. You know all those type of portfolios that you see these freelancers work, and it makes you feel inferior. Have you ever seen a freelancer like that? Maybe you see them on social media, or you see them on GitHub or wherever they do their work, and it makes you feel inferior. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Even those freelancers are struggling, right? And why are they struggling? It's because so too many new freelancers are coming into the market. And do you remember that energy that you have when you started freelancing, your first year freelancing? That drive, you understand, right? These guys, they have that energy, they have that oomph, they have that oomph. So they are willing to work twice as hard, right? And they're also willing to charge much less. So because of that, even if they're not going to do as much work as you, right? Even if they are not going to work as good as you, even though they're not going to deliver as good as you will, right? These freelancers, they are still getting these clients because why? The volume is just too high. The volume is just too high. So the old part of freelancing is not as reliable as it used to be. And what do I call the old part of freelancing? Now, typically, anybody that wants to be a freelancer, this is how you go about it. You learn a digital skill, and then you practice, you get good. It doesn't matter whether it takes you 2 weeks to practice. Some people like for me now, it took me like 2 weeks of copywriting to actually, you understand, say, okay, yes, I right now I'm ready to get into the market. You practice, you create your portfolio. If again, you guys, you're here, you have a skill, you know what a portfolio is, right? And then you register on freelancing platforms. And then when you register on freelancing platforms, you compete with these freelancers, right? And then hope to survive. And that's how it normally is, right? But right now it's scary because there are just too many. There are just too many, right? And as African freelancers, unfortunately, African freelancers, Nigerian freelancers, we are never really taught how to create opportunities for ourselves. Am I right? We are never taught how to create opportunities for ourselves from small. Hey, our dreamers or our parents will say, you go to school, you apply for jobs. You understand? We are taught how to apply for opportunities. And as a result, unfortunately, freelancers, we are sleeping less these days. We are worrying more. Oh, where will the next money come from? We are charging less because that's the only way we know that, okay, these guys are going to hire us, right? If you're here, you know what I mean. You are drowning in clients' work because now, let's say before you already used to do like $1,000, $2,000 per month, but now those clients they now want to pay you $200, $300 per month. Now, how many clients do you have to work with to actually maintain that lifestyle that you've already had? Am I making sense? So because of that, you're now drowning in clients' work. You're now working more than 9 to 5 hours. Again, why exactly did you get into freelancing? Was it not for freedom? Am I making sense? Was it not for freedom? Was it not for time freedom, flexibility freedom? Was it not for freedom of location? But now, you see 9 to 5 hours working at 8 hours. Freelancers now have to start working 12 hours every day to survive. Right? And unfortunately, because of this, a lot of freelancers are giving up. Right? And to make matters worse, I don't mean to scare you, but I just have to tell you the truth. To make matters worse, the future does not look bright. I know, see, everybody wants to tell you, I'll be very, very blunt with you, because everybody wants to tell you that, everything is working, right? Oh, you understand. Everybody has their opinion. It doesn't make them wrong. In my opinion, I do think the future doesn't look bright. In fact, if I was going to bet, I would say things are going to get worse. And we're getting somewhere, guys. So please just stay with me. Stay with me, right? The platforms that we typically use, they are getting more saturated every single month. And AI, we cannot leave AI out of the conversation. AI has now even made it worse because clients are now expecting you to do what they're expecting you to use AI. So they're like, oh, if you're using AI, what should happen? You should charge less, right? So my advice to you is going to be this: prepare. Now, why am I saying you should prepare? I'm telling you to prepare because things may get a little harder. Things may get a little tougher. It doesn't mean freelancing is dead, not at all, because the problem was never freelancing. The problem all along was not freelancing. The problem is where you're finding clients. Right? That has been the problem all along. Because think about it. I want you to think with me. Look at the companies, the biggest companies around the world. I'm saying the best clients you could ever work for, the type of clients that will pay you tens of thousands of dollars. Right? Do you really think they are going on freelancing platforms, posting jobs and then waiting for proposals? Or do you think they are going on Fiverr to look for people who have created projects to hire? Just be honest with me. Do you really think that's how it works? I'm talking about the biggest companies, some of the biggest companies in the world. Obviously not. These guys, they hire directly, right? They reach out to the people that they want to work with, right? Let's just say they hire directly. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact, right, that they are still freelancers here in Nigeria, like me, earning $3,000 plus every single month. You have retainer jobs with businesses, obviously, all across the world. Because one of the first things I'll tell you as a freelancer is this: stop working with Nigerian companies. And if you're working with Nigerian companies, unless maybe like you're frustrated and nothing else is working in your life, and that is a very, very difficult place to be. But stop working with Nigerian companies. But anyways, there are still freelancers like us working with companies across the world without needing to touch a freelance platform, or without needing to, you understand, compete with 10,000 other freelancers, right? And we are not, the freelancers doing this are not more skilled than you. All they did was this: they stopped applying for opportunities and they started creating opportunities. And that's what I want to teach you today. I want to teach you how to create opportunities, because personally, I really do think this is the most important shift that skilled freelancers should be making right now. If you have a digital skill, you're a writer, you're a virtual assistant. I'm seeing a lot of people. You're a graphics designer, you're a motion designer, you're an automation engineer, you're a developer, right? This is the most important shift that you need to be making right now. Now, I understood this in 2023, and it completely changed my freelancing journey. Now, note, right? Let me just quickly give you guys some background, and I promise you, this is going to be, again, one of the most insightful sessions that you'll get into. So let me just explain. Let me just give you guys some background, because now some of you, this is the first time you're seeing Ekaite Messiah. Why should you listen to Ekaite Messiah? Now, I'll tell you, freelancing changed my life. And when I say freelancing changed my life, right? I'm 24 years old right now. When I was 15, I lost my mom, right? And then I had to start hustling, right? I picked, I don't know, a lot of people here are from Nigeria, so you know what this is, right? When you start, I was in Ibadan back then, they used to call it shagolo, right? Where we pick iron and then we go and sell iron. I did that for 2 years after my mom died, while going to school. Again, I'm sharing my story so you know, why should I listen to this guy? Who is this? Who is this person? Who is this Messiah? Who the hell is this guy? I want to tell you why you should listen to me, right? So I did all that. And then I came to Port Harcourt, which is around where I stay. Came to Port Harcourt. I was working at a cyber cafe for a while, earning 10,000 naira per month. I actually did get admission into the university to study pharmacy. Unfortunately, I had to drop out. Why? Because I couldn't afford to keep on going. Then I got on Upwork. As I've said, freelancing changed my life. I got on Upwork October 2020. And then 2 years later, I had hit $40,000 and I was awarded top rated plus. Do you know what top rated plus is? Top rated plus means I was one of the top 3% of freelancers in the world. I was awarded this back in early 2023 on Upwork. Again, I had made a crazy amount, a very good amount of money compared to my background. Freelancing changed my life, right? I was able to travel around the world, right? I was able to travel. I'll tell you guys all about that. But anyways, after that, I had this shift right now that I'm telling you guys to make now. I already had this shift back in 2023. Because then what happened after? I thought to myself, I needed something more. So what happened? Since then, I've made over $104,000 outside Upwork, right? I work with long-term, well-paying clients. Most of the clients I've worked with are over 1 year plus. Right? Most of the clients I work with multiple clients at the exact same time. I'm an AI-powered copywriter. By the way, I use AI for my work. I'm an AI-powered copywriter, right? Let me just make sure this is live. Perfect. I just need to make sure I'm seeing the comments, right? I don't have to connect. I don't need connect or bidding or any of that, right? And I earn around $5,000 per month consistently. And I've shown you guys already. That was the first thing I showed you, yeah? I showed you some of the credit alerts that I've had, yeah? And again, remember, I'm a freelance writer, an AI-powered writer. I'm not a developer. I'm not a media buyer, and I still earn this much. I'm not a data analyst. Now, think about it. For you guys that now have skills that are better than anybody can write. Literally, I tell everybody, anybody can write. Anybody that can type, I am a boy. You guys typing shit in the comments right now. You can write. You get what I'm trying to say, yeah? You can write. Anybody can write, and it pays me this. So now, if you already have any other skill, think about how much it could pay you. Right? Again, every single month. By the way, for those of us outside Nigeria, NGN, the NGN you're seeing beside this 8.7 million means Nigerian naira. Right? Perfect. So again, these are the type of money that I earn every month. You can see this from June, which is last month. Then July is also money that I got from last month, where I got that 13 million. But again, right? And there's a lot of this. I could keep on showing you too many. And unlike other freelancers who struggle, I don't. Lucky for me, right? I've been invited, NTA, obviously you guys know what NTA is, Nigeria's foremost television network. I've been invited twice to come and actually teach what I know, right? I've been able to travel the world for a while. This is me in the UK, me in Rwanda. I got married to the love of my life, which is something I always like to say. I gave her one of the best weddings, invited our favorite artists at the time, right? And some very, very big people that you guys know, right? Give her the best wedding, even though I was able to take her to Rwanda. So also have fun. So now the question here is, if this is working for you, why are you sharing it? Because that is a typical question from every Nigerian. And guys, should I tell you the answer? Should I tell you the truth? If this is working for me, why am I sharing it? And the answer is this: because GoFlex paid me, right? GoFlex, the company that is hosting this, which again we're going to come and talk about GoFlex. That's probably at the end of this, right? But GoFlex is paying me well enough to actually teach you guys what I know, right? Again, all of this is free, right? This is the workshop that we have after. Everything is completely free. GoFlex is already paying well enough for it, right? And I'll be honest, when GoFlex reached out, I said no. Now, why did I say no? I said no because even if I land clients majorly outside Upwork, I did not leave Upwork because I was struggling on Upwork. Take note. I left Upwork. I was top rated plus, top 3% in the world. I left Upwork, right, because I wanted something more. But I had already hacked the platform. And because I had hacked the platform, I was able to teach a lot of people. Look at this guy here. July has made $40,000. He was a lecturer. He quit his job. Look at what he said. Messiah came to the rescue, right? Glory made $4,700 in a month. FZBA, $8,000 in a month. Anthony, and you can see every single one of them are saying what? Thank you, Messiah Kaite. And I promise you, at the end of this session, you're going to be saying, thank you, Messiah Kaite, thank you, GoFlex, and thank you, God's will Akan. Right? Benjamin landed a $7,200 per month role. Emmanuel was a struggling boat driver, right? Was a struggling boat driver late 2024. 2025, when he met me, as you can see right here, Messiah Kaite, you can see my name right there, yeah? He has made over 35 million naira. That's over $26,000 in 1 year plus. Benjamin was in debt. It was in debt of over $1 million, right? But anyways, Abib, $50,000. I was able to help this guy make $50,000. So yeah, I have actually hacked Upwork, and that is something I help people with. And so you don't think, look at the dates. I just want you guys to look at the dates right here. Can you see the dates right here? 7/26/2026. That is a few days back, right? So again, this is something that I do. But so I rejected. I said no. But then God's will sent this. I don't know if you guys can just take a screenshot of this. I don't want us to like dwell on this too much. But he sent this. He said, let's keep GoFlex as a brother. You're doing this for me as a brother, and you're also doing it for the thousands of freelancers that be gotten from this initiative. I came up with everything needed to ensure these freelancers succeed. You would agree with me that lots of young people are struggling, and this is my little way of cautioning the effect. Now, I want you guys to do something for me, because without God's will, Akan and GoFlex, this would not be possible. So I want you to type W God's will, W GoFlex in the comments. I'm waiting for that, right? I'm waiting for that, right? Type W God's will and W GoFlex in the comment. That's what I want to see you guys spam in the comments right now. W God's will. I'd like to think you guys know how to spell God's will, yeah? But this is how to spell God's will. W God's will and W GoFlex in the comments. Perfect. So God's will was GoFlex representative who reached out to me. W God's will. I love it. 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 This is the energy I want to see. This is the energy I want to see. Right? By the way, guys, see, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you. And this is, again, me being very, very honest. Don't rush me. Let me land to my point and let me get there at my own time. I promise you, you will learn a lot at the end of this session. Right? If you are in a hurry. Now, this is run by GoFlex. I don't want to tell you to leave. Right? But you're here for a reason. Am I making sense? You're here for a reason, so don't rush me. You need my help. Why are you rushing me? But anyways, yeah. Anyway, so when I tell you that what I'm about to show you works, I'm not guessing. I know it works because I have done it. Perfect. I'm seeing a lot of people saying W GoFlex. W GoFlex, W GoFlex, W GoFlex. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Over 700 people. I'm having stage fright. But anyways, I know it works because I've done it, and I've also helped hundreds of others do it, right? And I can help you do this too, but I need you to make 2 agreements with me very, very quickly, right? Because if you don't make this agreement, none of this I'm teaching is going to work for you. Now, agreement number 1 is I need you to keep an open mind. Now, why am I saying this? Right? Now, I got this quote when I was preparing this slide. It says, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. A lot of you have digital skills. A lot of you, maybe you land $100 jobs, $200 jobs, $500 jobs. You think you're making good money, right? You all have digital skills. To an extent, you are freelancers and remote workers. And it is very, very difficult to teach someone who thinks they know it all. Right? It is very difficult. So what I want you to do is I need you to have an open mind. If not, you're going to miss the opportunity that we're going to share with you today. Right? Now, I want you to type 1. I'm seeing a lot of W God's will. I want you to type 1 if you agree to keep an open mind. Just type 1 in the comments if you agree to keep an open mind. I'm waiting. Type 1 in the comments if you agree to keep an open mind. Good. That is the energy I want to see. I can see you, Aminu. I can see you, Tim. I can see you, Chinoye. I can see you, Divine. Right? And number 2, I need you to take action. Information without action is useless. See, I can give you the best strategies in the world, but if you don't do anything with them, nothing will change. You will still struggle. So I need you to promise me that if I give you something valuable today, and again, we are giving you this for free. Jesus Christ. Promise me you will take action on it. Now type 2 if you agree to take action. Good. That is the energy I want to see. Type 2 if you agree to take action. I can see you, Esther. I can see you, Divine. I can see you, Masura. Good. Taiwo. I can see a lot of you guys. You're agreeing to take action. Perfect. You've just made 2 powerful agreements. And these agreements are going to help you get the most out of this training. So now, after seeing all this, after seeing that, this Messiah guy, if I actually listen to him, I might learn something from him. Man, this guy actually makes money from this thing that I'm struggling at too, right? Let me listen to this guy. So the next question on your mind is going to be what? How does this work? Is that the question on your mind, guys? Is that the question on your mind? How does this work? Is that the question on your mind? Right? The energy is, I need to screen record this. The energy here is crazy. I'm not even going to lie. The energy is crazy. 1 second. Let me zoom, bring this down. Oh my days. The energy is crazy. Perfect. So how does this all work? Right? How does this work? How does a freelancer sitting in their room, like I am right now? I am in my room right now. Right? How does a freelancer sitting in their room, although I've passed this stage, but using torchlight to see their laptop keyboard, spending 500 naira every 2 days on subscription, how do they start actually making $3,000 per month without Upwork, without Fiverr, without any of these platforms? And it comes down to 3 simple systems, right? It comes down to 3 simple systems. System number 1, I'll break this down, right? But let me just give you a general outlook. You understand? Like a 10,000 feet overview. System number 1 is positioning. You need to know exactly what you do and who do you do it for. Am I making sense? Number 2 is prospecting. Now, if you know what you do and who you do it for, you now need to go and find who you do it for. You need to find your ideal clients, the clients who need your help, and the clients who are willing to pay for it, even before they go and post any job. Right? Perfect. Somebody said they don't do 500 naira data, they do 10K data every 2 weeks. Okay, good for you. Now, number 3 is outbound. Now, if you know what you do, you know who you do it for, you know where they are, then what do you do next? You play the numbers game. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by the numbers game. Jesus, I'm saying Sammy is saying the highest he has ever hit from freelancing is $500. Sorry about that, Sammy. Don't worry. GoFlex has made it easy for you to make your next $5,000, right? But anyways, good. I'm seeing people typing outbound. I did not even ask you to write it down, but good. It means you're taking notes. I appreciate that you're taking notes, right? Play the numbers game. You reach out, you start conversations, and then you get hired. Now that's the foundation generally. But then let me break it down in a way you will understand. So step number 1 is positioning. Now, remember when I asked what you guys do in the comments? Do you remember? Do you guys remember? When I ask you what you do in the comments, when I say, okay, tell me your name, where you are watching me from, and then what do you do? I want you to scroll up. And I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to scroll up, right? I'm going to scroll up and look at your answers. Oh my days. The comments are so much, I can't even scroll up. Jesus. That is beautiful, actually. I did not even know that usually happens with YouTube. But the comments are so much. But remember, you guys were saying, oh yes, you're a web developer, you're a graphics designer, you're a copywriter, you're a this, I'm a video editor. I mean, you see all those answers you gave me, right? Every single one of you, even if you did not type in the comments, you see that answer that you answered in your head. That is exactly why you're earning $200 per month. Right? And I know you might have heard something like this before, right? But then, if you just say, I'm a graphics designer, a typical graphics designer, obviously you're going to be competing with what? Hundreds of thousands of other graphics designers. But then, if you say, I help e-commerce brands build a polished, recognizable social media presence through consistent design. Now, what are you doing? You're competing with a handful of people. Let me give you the formula. Every single time anybody asks you, what do you do? I'll explain something to you very soon, right? Anytime somebody asks, what do you do? This is the formula you need to use. I help type of business achieve result through your skill. You see, I'm not even saying you do not see I am a graphics designer. See where you type your skill last. Your skill is the last thing that you see. I help what? Particular type of business achieve a particular type of result through your skill. For example, if you say you're just a copywriter, you're going to be competing with hundreds of thousands of freelancers. But if you say, I help software as a service companies turn confusing website copy into clear messaging that drives more demo bookings. Now, what are you doing? You're competing with a very small fraction of copywriters. As a video editor, you're competing with hundreds of thousands of freelancers, yeah? But then if you say, I help business podcasters, good. I'm seeing Damilola. Damilola says, I help business owners, CEO, and coaches grow digitally through web design and funnels. I love that. Good. And now, see, for every single one of you, I want you to look at this formula right here. For every single one of you who told me your skill, you told me what your skill was. You're a virtual assistant, you're a web developer, you're a CRM guy, you're an AI automation engineer. You do all of that. Good for you. But that's why you're earning $200. What I want you to do right now is tell me your skill. What do you do? Am I making sense? So now I want all of you guys right now to go in the comments, use this formula and tell me, what do you do? Good. Hope says, I help startup brands build digital presence. You're forgetting your skill. Good. Vibe said, I help businesses run marketing campaigns through promotional visuals. We're getting there. I want every single one of you guys who told me what your skills are. Good. Now come in the comments and tell me what you do. Tell me what you do. Good. And I know you might have to think about it, so that's perfectly fine, right? But now, I don't want you guys to be confused. I'm not saying you should permanently niche your entire freelancing career. I'm not saying, oh, because I say I help real estate businesses, that means you should only work with real estate businesses. I'm not saying because, okay, like for example, Miracle said, I help creative entrepreneurs build better businesses. True, but I'm not saying you should only help entrepreneurs. Olayiwola said, I help B2B achieve. I'm not saying you should only work with B2B businesses. What I am telling you is that become a plug. Now, do you know what it means to be a plug? In Nigeria, typically, if you're watching me from outside Nigeria, now what it means to be a plug is, or there are some people that you just see on their WhatsApp, they say they are plugs. So if you reach out to them and say, guy, Alpha, I beg, I won't build house. You know anybody way into construction? You say, I did into construction now. You get what I mean, right? If somebody else comes to him and say, guy, you get one music within my head, and they find producer will go produce this beat for me. You say what? I be producer now. Where you they go? Why you they go find? Why you they carry my market go somewhere else? This is the exact same person, by the way. You get what I mean, right? If somebody comes up to you and say, guy, I want to launch my business, so I need person will go help me design my brand. You understand? The guy will say, you get what I mean? Become a plug. Who you are depends on who is asking the question. Am I making sense? And now, what does that mean? It means for every person who asks you, what do you do? You should never answer the question without knowing who the person is. Now, this is what I mean, right? This is what I mean. Now, if God's will comes to you right now and then asks you, what do you do? Now, because you know that God's will runs, I think, growth management for GoFlex. I say God. So now, because of that, you say, I help. So what's GoFlex? GoFlex is, I think GoFlex is a B2. I don't even know what I would call it. What is GoFlex? GoFlex is so GoFlex helps freelancers or people get paid, right? They get paid from international clients. I want to say whether they are B2B or SaaS company or finance companies or whatever, right? Fintech, perfect. GoFlex is a fintech businesses, right? So now, if God's will comes to you, and you know that, oh, God's will is a growth hacker for GoFlex, which is a fintech business, right? Sorry, some people are saying my face are not showing. Can you see my face? Good, right? Victor, I can see what you're typing. Please don't spam anything. Just type what you're typing, right? Now, if God's will comes to me, and then I would say, oh, I'm a conversion copywriter for fintech businesses. But you get what I mean, right? Let's go back to the formula so I don't mess up. So I don't mess up what I am teaching. So I can say I help fintech businesses, right? Generate organic traffic through SEO copywriting. You get what I mean, yeah? It all depends on who is asking the question. If a real estate person is asking the question and they ask, what do? You will say, I help real estate people, blah, blah, blah. Am I making sense? If a tech founder asks you, what do? You now become, at that point, I help tech founders, blah, blah, blah. You become a plug. Does that make sense? Never answer. Let me give you guys an example. A lot of us are in Nigeria, right? Now, if somebody on the street comes to you and then asks, and we're going to go to the next point very soon. If somebody on the street comes to you or comes to me, for example, and then asks me, sir, what do you do? And I tell him, oh, I am an 8-figure freelancer. I make over $5,000 every single month. And then the person now tells me, oh, I'm a kidnapper. Oh yeah, come, let's go. You get what I mean? Never tell them until you know exactly who they are. Does that make sense? Perfect, right? So your skill can remain broad, but when you're actually reaching out, you cannot be broad. You cannot even afford to be broad. So you always need to ask yourself, who is my ideal client? Who is this person asking who I am right now? Not just anybody who needs your skill. The ideal client is somebody that can pay you what? $1,000 to $3,000. Exactly. Ostita says, know your client. Exactly. Know your client. Exactly. Know your client. Good. Right? Without stressing you. So now, for what we are trying to do here, what I want you to do, I want you to practice something with me. I want you to think of the best client you've ever worked with. Think about those things. Even though the client is the one that paid you just $200, right? Think about the best client you've ever worked with, the one that paid you well, the one that respected you, that did not ask you for 20,000 revisions, right? That is, just think about that and take note of that, right? Is it that e-commerce businesses that maybe that vegan e-commerce business or that eco-friendly e-commerce business? Then good. Your perfect client is an eco-friendly e-commerce business. So I'm going to be reaching out to eco-friendly e-commerce businesses, right? For this. So that's what we're going to build this our entire system around. So now step 2, prospect. Now, let's say, for example, like Ak says, I help logistics companies for onboarding. I help gamers create fix. I help businesses grow faster. I help this, blah, 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 right? You guys, that's very good. So now, once you know who your ideal client is, you're going to realize something very, very shocking. So once you know, let's say, for example, that your ideal client is an e-commerce brand based in the US and is eco-friendly, you now realize, or let's say your client is a beauty spa based in the US, you now realize something very shocking is that you can just go and find them. Once you know who your clients are, you can go and find them. Am I making sense? Right? Because these clients, they are on LinkedIn. These clients, they are on Google. These clients, they are on Meta Ads Library. That is something that I use a lot. They are on Meta Ads Library. So you know who is spending money. You know who is running ads. Right? They are posting on social media. They are in directories. They are on Reddit. They are in communities. They are in newsletters. They are everywhere. Am I making sense? And this is the beautiful part. about what you're going to be learning, right, is that you don't need 100 clients. Because let's say the way we're going to be structuring this, now remember, you're not going somewhere where the clients already have an idea of what they want to pay. You are the one who is going to be reaching out to the client and telling the client, see, I know you have this problem. Even if you've not landed the clients before, that is perfectly fine. Don't worry. Cisco, Damola, if you've never landed the clients before, that is perfectly fine. It is still going to work, right? It is still going to work. So now let's continue. Let's just continue, right? You're going to be the ones reaching out to the client saying, see, I see that you have this problem, right? And this is who I am. I can help you solve it. And then the client is going to ask what? How much? You get what I'm trying to say? And then from there, you define the price. So you don't need 100. You just need 2 that are going to pay you like $1,500 per month. And you hit $3,000. It's a numbers game that you can win. And I promise you, it's actually very, very easy. Yeah, simple is not the word, easy. So you actually have to put in the work, but it's easy to do. So now step 3 is outbound, right? Now, this is where 99% of freelancers get stuck, right? So now you know what you do. You know who you do it for. You know that this client, this person actually needs my help, right? You know that this person actually needs my help. But then how do you now get them to hire you? And that's where we now mess up. Because you now see freelancers saying, hello, sir, I'm a graphic designer with 5 years of experience. Please check my portfolio. You get what I mean? What would the client do? The client is going to ignore your message. The client is going to delete, maybe block or report you, right? Now, see this email. So this was an email that a client got from a freelancer, right? And then he's put, look at the subject line. Your name is in Epstein files. And I said, hi, Elvis. Apologies for the subject line, but in a sea of mails, this was the only way to grab your attention. You might think you're being creative, but it's just cringe in its own way, right? And very, very disrespectful, right? That's not how it works. Now, what you need quality lead generation, right? You need to know exactly how to generate this lead. How do I get their emails? How do I get who exactly it is that is going to respond to me? Like who exactly in this company is going to be in the best format to hire me, right? You need personalization because you cannot just reach out to them without actually doing some research into their lives, without actually starting by saying, hi, Justin, I listened to your podcast with blah, blah, blah about blah, 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 and it was super insightful, right? Before you now go into selling yourself. Am I making sense? You need cold emails. Right? You need a system. It did not get hired, right? By the way, I'm just responding to a comment. Let me not get distracted by the comments, actually, right? You need a system, right? So now just think about it. And this is something that I have experienced too many times. And this is something that you can also experience, right? Is you're waking up every morning. Now, let's say you're outbounding, because now when you're typically outbounding, let's say you're outbounding to like 20 clients, right? Let me explain to you how it generally works for me, right? So now I'm a copywriter and I'm an email copywriter specifically. I'm an AI-powered email copywriter. Right now, that's not what I used to be focused on, but right now that's what I'm focused on. And I work with retention agencies, right? So anytime I need to land a client, right? And why do I work with agencies? I work with agencies because I know this agency is going to connect me with 5 clients, 5 companies I can work with. It's easier that way, and I get paid more for it, right? So if I now know that, I work with retention agencies, I could just go online. I could go on Google right now and just search for retention agencies in Arizona, Scottsdale, retention agencies in the US. If it's an e-commerce business, you can search e-commerce businesses in, you know what I'm trying to say? Very, very easy. But again, we're going to break that down. We're still going to break that down lead generation. But this is what I do, right? I then get all of them. I get like 20, 40, 50. I just get them. Usually when I reach out to 20, I get a client from 20 most times. But again, if you're starting, it might take you a bit more. That's perfectly fine. But I'll teach you how to make it faster. I reach out to this client. I email them. When I email them, I show them that, okay, yeah, see, I know that, because again, agencies always need workers. So that's like completely different. But whatever skill it is you have, again, we're going to break it down. But for me, these agencies usually always need copywriters, good copywriters. Then I reach out to them. I say, oh yeah, this is me, blah, blah, this is what I do. And I know I would love to do it for you and for your clients, right? Then perfect. Right. I would like to do it for you and then for your clients. And then what happens? I wake up in the morning and then I see an email. Oh, thanks for reaching out. Do you have time to talk in so week? Right. And that is, I promise you, that is how I get the clients that pay me $2,000 per month retainers. right? $2,000 per month is usually the cheapest I charge a client for whatever deliverable I'm giving them, right? Whatever consistent deliverable, right? So every single month. So now just think about it. You wake up to emails like that, and then you have 2 retainer clients paying you $1,500 per month every single month. That's $3,000 per month. Imagine it with me. It could happen to you. Clients who found out about your work from you. So they treat you like a partner. They don't treat you like cheap labor, right? They don't treat you like, oh, a freelancer that they can just treat anyhow. And then you have a system that run again every single time you want a new client. So every single time, well, if this client is doing well, I can just say, man, then I'm done. I don't, you understand? If they disrespect you, you can just be like, oh, I'm done. And you quit. Because you know, because you have that confidence that yes, you can easily get another client. Now, obviously, there's much more depth to this. Like, how do you find your ideal clients, like your exact clients? How exactly do you get them to hire you, right? How do you get paid in Naira? Because again, you're not using Upwork where Upwork collects the money from you. And how do you secure yourself? When you land these jobs, how do you secure yourself? How do you make sure that these clients, when I do the work finish, they will not delay my payments or they will not owe me? You understand? How do you secure yourself? How do you also invoice them to make sure that, okay, yes, you get paid easily in Naira? But then please just let me know. Let me know before I move on. Let me know. Have you found this valuable so far? Please let me know in the comments. Have you found this valuable so far? Please let me know. Guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. What we've thought so far, have you found it valuable? I'm waiting for your answers. What we've shared so far, have you found this valuable? Good. Just type value. Just type value. I want to see value. Good. I'm seeing people saying immensely valuable. I'm seeing people asking questions. How can you generate leads? I promise you, we're going to get all of. You're going to see every single thing that GoFlex has promised you. You're going to get it for free, right? So value. Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it shows that I'm not just wasting my time here. You understand? I'm not just talking to people. I can see over 755 people or 750 people on this class, and so many people are saying valuable. Oh, you're touching my heart. You're touching my heart, guys. You're making me emotional. I'll cry. But anyways, good. It's good that you found value so far. Perfect. Right now, I wish I could go into more details today, but again, remember, we promised that we're just going to have this for 40-45 minutes, right? I wish I could be able to break down exactly every single thing I did, right? From hustling on Upwork to earning like over $5,000 per month consistently outside every freelance platform, right? In a way that you can also do it too and get the same or even better results. And I promise you I'm going to do that. But honestly, we don't have time to fully unpack all of that properly on a short webinar, right? We don't have enough time to unpack all of this in a 40 minutes webinar. Now, which is exactly why, instead of trying to cram everything into one webinar, we decided to create something much more practical for you. Now, when I say we, I mean GoFlex. Now, GoFlex is the sponsor of this whole workshop. It's a sponsor of this webinar. They are the sponsors of everything. Now, remember, when I asked why exactly am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because GoFlex paid me to share this. Right? So tonight's sponsor is GoFlex, and don't worry, somebody's going to come up and tell you every single thing GoFlex does, right? But as I said, we decided to do something very practical, somewhere we can actually slow down and break things down properly, answer all your questions about your specific skill, and help you understand exactly, again, how to achieve every single thing we've promised, step by step. And that's why we created the ScaleUp workshop. Now, in the ScaleUp workshop, we are going to share practical strategies where we'll show you how to go from making $200 to consistent $3,000 per month. And again, this is not a one-day thing. This is a live 2 days practical workshop, right? Designed to help you build a real freelance business. Too many people, you are just freelancers. You are just contractors. For you to build a freelance business, remember, a business has to be profitable. A business has to be profitable. So we're going to teach you how to build a freelance business out of the skills that you already have. Am I making sense? Right? So again, the ScaleUp workshop, we're going to share practical strategies of how you go from inconsistent $200 to consistent $3,000 months. And I promise you, there are courses that you pay money for that is not going to give you the value that this free workshop is. I've already messed it up. I've spoiled it for you and told you guys that it's free already, but don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there, right? Now, because this is live, You also be able to ask questions about your specific skill and niche. You'll be able to get clarity, and you'll be able to interact with other freelancers who are growing alongside you, right? Now, this is how the 2 days are going to work. This is how the 2 days will work. Now, on day one, we're going to talk about positioning your ideal clients and lead generation. I can see you guys already asking questions. Oh, how do you generate the leads? How do you get the clients' emails? Oh, how do you email them? What are the templates you use? What are the framework you use? I'm going to cover it all there, right? On day one, I'll be teaching you how to become a freelancing plug. I'll teach you how to identify your ideal clients, and I'll also show you exactly where they hang out. I'll show you how to validate that a business actually needs you, because it is useless reaching out to a business who would not need your help. Am I making sense? It's useless reaching out to a business who's not going to need your help, right? I'll show you how to find the decision makers in every business, because like it or not, for every company, there are a few people who can actually say, okay, yes, we are going to hire you. Send your account details. Let us pay you for this. Am I making sense? I'll show you how to find who are the decision makers in this business. Sometimes this is not even the CEO, right? And then I will also teach you how to build your leads. I'll teach you how to build a list of 100 qualified potential clients. And then on day 2, we're now going to cover outreach, closing, and getting paid. We're going to cover how do you find those decision makers that we talked about. How do you find their real email addresses? How do you write personalized first lines that they love? How do you write cold emails, good cold emails with templates that get replies? And then I'll teach you how to use LinkedIn as a networking tool. Because now people forget. You see how you go on social media and then you start trying to sell yourself. People forget. It is called social media, not sales media. You are supposed to be social. So I'll teach you how to actually communicate with clients, how to converse with clients. I wanted to say conversate, but I don't know if that English is bad. And I'm a writer, so if I say bad English, it's going to be a problem, right? Let me just use it like that. I have created the English today. How to conversate with clients and let that conversation lead down towards them actually hiring you without it even feeling like you're selling yourself, right? I'll teach you how to run follow-ups, because your first email might not get response, but when you follow up, you definitely get responded. I'll teach you, okay, what do you now do when you now jump on a call with a client? How do you handle a call? How do you handle contracts, right? And then payment methods. I'm going to show you how to invoice professionally and get paid, right? Which is where GoFlex comes in. Now, if you follow every single thing in this workshop religiously, there's no reason at all why you won't be having real conversations with potential $1,000 per month clients, $1,500 per month clients within the next 30 days, right? And see, this is a client. Now, when I say, so I stopped using Up majorly, that was 2023. Ever since then, I've been working, like you can see this guy, this is 2024. I was not even in the country when I got paid for this work, right? So this is what I do, and I've been doing it for years. I am good at what I do. Don't you guys think I'm good at what I do? Right, based on what I've shared so far. Now, the next question on your mind is going to be, what does it cost to be part of this workshop? Now, personally, as I told you guys, I've already spoiled the surprise, right? GoFlex paid me. But personally, if you actually reach out to me and say, oh, Ekaite Messiah, I want a one-on-one mentorship, I'll charge you $1,000 for it. So easily, I could charge $100 for that workshop if I'm doing it in scale, right? Because if you just landed one client, one $1,500 client from what I teach, you'd make like 15 times your money back in your first month alone, right? And that client is going to pay you every single month. Don't forget. But I'm not going to charge you that. I'm not going to charge you $100. I'm not even going to charge you $50, right? I'm not going to charge you $20. I'm not even charge you $10. Because here's the thing. GoFlex has already covered the cost for every single one of you. Now, I want you guys to do something again. Type W GoFlex in the comments. I need to see W GoFlex in the comments. Type it. Let's see. Type W GoFlex in the comments. I need to see that too. GoFlex has already covered the cost. GoFlex has already paid me, Ekaite Messiah, to come and teach you guys what I know, to come and actually help you guys land clients for free. For $0. Isn't that ridiculous? Why are they doing it? I wonder. Because I'm seeing 714 people in this chat. If I wanted to charge you guys, I know a good number of you would pay me. But GoFlex paid for you guys already. Thank you. W GoFlex. Let's get it. Right? Because you're here because you're struggling. You're here because you need money. If you had money, will you be here? Let me ask you, if you had 10 million naira in your account, 20 million naira in your account, will you be here listening to me? You'll be like, come on, who is this guy? Right? And I remember what that feels like. So the investment to join the ScaleUp workshop and to get access to every single thing I just showed you is 0 naira. It is free. And all you need to do is create a free GoFlex account. That is the price. Right? Somebody from GoFlex is going to be coming up to talk to you guys very soon. Do not leave for any reason, because even though you're not going to be able to access the workshop, all you need to do is create a free GoFlex account. Now think about that for a second. You're creating a free GoFlex account today, and you could be making $3,000 because of that in 30 days. Isn't that ridiculous? That is a massive return on your investment. Where else can you get that kind of return? Not from me, because I'll charge you well for it. If you're just reaching out to me, I will charge you very, very well. And I promise you, there are people paying me very, very well to teach them. Right? So now, I know, again, we are Africans. We are Nigerians. The typical thing in your mind is going to be, is this really free? What is the catch? And I'll tell you, there is a catch. There is a catch. Now, what's that catch, right? If you create a free GoFlex account, right, that's the catch. But what GoFlex is doing is they are betting that when you actually start landing these clients, remember, GoFlex helps you get money, get paid your payments from these international clients. So GoFlex is hoping that when you launch this client, you are going to use their platform to receive the money. Right? So you win regardless. Why? Because you're landing these jobs and then you're getting paid in naira at a bookie rate. I actually used GoFlex recently, and their rates are even better than everybody else. Right? They give amazing rates. So now, tell me guys in the comments, when you start landing your $3,000 client, do you promise? You have to promise me, if not, I will not come for the class. Do you promise to use GoFlex to withdraw your money? Somebody is even saying they already opened account. Good. Do you promise to use GoFlex to withdraw your money when you start making $3,000 per month? Tell me, say I promise. And I am going to hold you to it. I'm recording this. I will screenshot it. I know your name. Remember, you use your email to register for this webinar. I know you. Do you promise to use GoFlex to withdraw your $3,000 per month when you start making money? Good. I love that. I love the energy. 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 Right? So now you have two options. You could end this live session right now. I could go back to making $200 per month. Right? Bye. That's even if you're even making up to $200 per month. Or you could do something different today. And you could take this chance to change how you get clients forever. If it were up to me, I would normally charge $100 for this. But today's price is $0. All you need to do is create a GoFlex account. Now remember, here's all you're getting. Positioning. Let me not talk too much. Positioning. I'm just going to show you every single thing you need to go from where you are, right, to landing $3,000 per month clients, to landing $1,000 per month clients, to landing 3 of them, to actually so that you earn that much, right, without freelancing platforms, outside Upwork, outside Fiverr, outside freelancer.com, outside people per hour, outside. Plus, you get live Q&A because this is a live session. So you get live Q&A on your specific skill and your niche. You get all my templates and frameworks. You get replay access. Yeah, that's true. You also get replay access on a community of freelancers who are scaling alongside you. Because guys, like it or not, there are over 700 people on this session right now who have stayed till this point. That means there are over 700 people who are also willing to win. Right? Perfect. Now, before I leave the stage for a GoFlex rep to speak with you, so that they will tell you how to create a GoFlex account and actually get access to the program. Right? Let me just paint one final picture for you. Right? Let me paint one final picture for you. Now, imagine it's 6 months from now. It's just 6 months, and there are 2 versions of you. This is the end of July, right? So 6 months is already January 2027. Now I think there are already 2 versions of you. The version number 1 did not register today. Somebody told you that they will teach you all these things for free. You only need to create a free account. You now say that, no, I have goat head, I have coconut head, I'm not going to register. What will happen? You are still doing your $200 per month. That's if you are even earning up to 200,000 naira per month. You are still struggling. You are watching others post the monies that they are making as freelancers, and you hear, come on, get out, I beg. All these people, they are lying. You are still broke in your mind and in your wallet. Or version number 2, register today. And in 6 months from now, you're making over $3,000 per month or more. right? You have 2 to 3 retainer clients who pay you every single month. And beyond that, you feel secure. You know when you make good money, when you start making good money, when you know that, okay, yes, money is coming in every month, you know that feeling of security. Fear no go to your body anymore. Your chest will not be doing bing, 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 bing. Where would the next money come from? Bing, 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 bing. You get what I mean, right? You feel secure because you know that if you need to make more money, you know exactly how to do it. You know exactly how to do it. Which faction do you want to be? Because that decision is made right now, right? So to show you exactly how to secure your seat, let me bring in a rep from GoFlex to take over this session from me. Thank you guys so much and good night.
Yeah, thank you so much, Messiah. This was a very amazing session. So at this time, I'm actually going to be bringing up the founder of GoFlex to take us on the next journey.
Okay, hey Gosfield, can you hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Hi everyone. Please confirm.
Yeah, I can hear you live and clear. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, hey everybody. My name is Uke. I'm the founder at GoFlex, and I'm excited to see over 700 people live here. Please, can someone post the link in the comments for everybody? Can someone post the link, the sign up link in the comments for everybody, so that it's easy for people to just simply click and go through and sign up on GoFlex. Can someone please post the link? Workshop.trygoflex.com. So let's take out all the copy, guys. Let's take out the copy and just leave it at workshop.trygoflex.com. So that's the link to go and register on GoFlex. All right, welcome everybody. And special thanks to Messiah. He put on a very, very good experience. If you enjoyed Messiah's session, please put a fire emoji in the comment section. If you enjoyed Messiah's session, please put the fire emoji in the comment section. It's amazing to see everyone be a part of this. And I mean, over 700 people were live here from the start to the very end. It is completely amazing. Please put the link in the comments, guys. People want to sign up for the free workshop. Put the link in the comments so that people can sign up. And then also, please help me display it right here on screen so people can sign up. I see all the emojis. Thank you so much. Let's say thank you to Messiah. He gave us an amazing experience. And if you think that today was fire with Messiah, I can't wait for you to see what day 1 and day 2 would be at the actual workshop. Now, I'm going to share my screen very briefly to show you guys something. I hope I'm able to do that here. Let's see. So I'm going to share my screen very, very briefly. I want to show everybody something. Okay, so please confirm you can see my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen, guys. Can you see my screen? Gospel, please put up my screen if possible. Okay, fantastic. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please type the name of the person that you see in the picture. Type the name of the person on your left, that you see on the left in the picture. If you can see my screen, who is this person? I want to know. Who is this person? Please type the name in the comments if you can. Who is this person? Who are you seeing on your screen right this second? I want to see. Fantastic. I see everybody knows who this person is. Great. Okay. Who is this person? If you know who this person is, type the name in the comments. Who is this person? Who is this person you're seeing on your screen right now? Who is this person you're seeing on your screen right now? Type the name in the comments. Type the name in the comment section. Who is this person you're seeing on the screen? Fantastic. Everybody's typing their name. Good. Okay, now I have a question for everybody. What are they doing in the picture that you are seeing on your screen right now? What are they doing in the picture you're seeing on your screen right now? What are they doing in the picture you're seeing on your screen right now? What activity are they doing? What are they doing? What are both these guys doing on your screen right now? What do you think they are doing? Training. Thank you, Divine. That's the word I was looking for. They are training. Guys, if the best in the world can train every single match week, then who are we not to train? Right? That's exactly why we're hosting this workshop. Okay? If the best in the world can train, who are we not to train? I know we hear this thing so much, which is skills will pay the bills. Anybody ever heard that line before? Your skills will pay the bills. Has anybody ever heard about this? Your skills will pay the bills. Have you ever heard? If you've ever heard about this, type yes in the comments. If somebody has ever told you this before, Your skills will pay the bills. Type it in the comments. Type yes in the comments. If somebody has ever told you your skills will pay the bills, type yes in the comments. Fantastic. Yes. All right. But I'm here to challenge you today. I want you to understand that that phrase can be so deceiving. Why? When was the last time your skill actually paid the bills? When was the last time that skill? I saw many of us here typing all the fantastic skills that we have. When was the last time your skills actually covered your bills? When was the very last time? I'm sure many of us cannot remember. So that means that not just our skills, we don't need skills alone. We need strategic action to build our dream lifestyle. All right. So that's exactly what this workshop is about to show you. So this is the Scale Up workshop. Messiah has already talked so much about it. All right. I'm not going to do any of that. It is time for you to simply get your GoFlex account and get registered. And you can do that by going to the link you see on your screen. When you do that, you will see a page just like this. All right, workshop.trygoflex.com. The reason why you need to go to this link is when you go there and click to open a free GoFlex account, just like you see here, right? When I click this button, it will take you to a new tab where you can actually create your GoFlex account. So it will take you to the GoFlex website just like this. You click on sign up and you're good to go. When you are done signing up, you will be immediately given access to the 2-day workshop. Now note, the workshop is completely free. Okay, the workshop is completely free. You are not paying anything. Like Messiah said, GoFlex has already covered the entire cost. So when you go to the GoFlex website, you can sign up for free. And immediately you do that, you will get access to the workshop. The workshop is 2 days. If you've signed up, please put in the comments that you've signed up. If you're already registered on GoFlex and you're ready for the workshop, put in the comments that you've signed up. Let everybody else know. We are trying to create a community of active freelancers who are ready to scale. And we know exactly that's why you're on this call. So if you're signed up, put in the comments that I've signed up, I've registered. Type registered in the comments. Fantastic. I see registered. Great. So we are getting ready for the 2-day workshop. I want you to come prepared. Remember, guys, if the best in the world can train, if the best in the world at their crafts can train, then every single one of us also have to train, but not just train and miss. We need a good coach. No player can become so good without a good coach. We need a good coach to guide us, and that is why exactly we've brought on Messiah to walk the path in the workshop. So I can see registered. Everybody is registered. In fact, even me myself, at this point, I have to register, and I'm completely excited to see you guys at the workshop. Damn, the numbers are crazy. Over 100 people are registered already. That's more than how many percent? That's crazy, guys. So wait, every single person here has almost registered? That's crazy, guys. More registrations. I can see the numbers here is insane. A lot of people are registering, and we cannot wait to deliver more and more value for you. Gospel, I want to especially say a big thank you to the entire team for putting this together. It has always been, a passion of mine that we can actually do something like this that brings value to people. And I'm glad that people got day one, very valuable. And we thought it wise that, day one is not going to be enough. Okay, day one is not going to be enough. You will not get enough in just one day. Rome was not built in a day, like they say. So we need to make sure that we give you even more value, right? And that's why we created 2 more days. And now these 2 days are not 40-minute, 30-minute sessions. These sessions are practical. We are going right into the tea. You saw the entire schedule. Messiah shared the entire schedule of what we're going to be covering in day 1 and day 2. So all you need to do is sign up on GoFlex to get free access, guys. Simply create your GoFlex account and get free access. Remember, for you to get immediate access, use the link that you're seeing, workshop.trygoflex.com. That's the link. When you do that, it would automatically register you on GoFlex and also register you for the free 2-day workshop. Okay, the entire thing is sponsored by GoFlex. We're covering the entire cost because, of course, there's nothing free in Freetown. For anything to be free, somebody has paid the price, and we are more than excited to pay the price to get several hundreds of people into that workshop to get as much value as possible. I want to see more registrations. I want to see at least 200 registrations before we leave here. And we're almost there. I want to see at least 200 registrations on GoFlex right now before we leave. I want to see at least 200. I wish I had the number we're at right now, but I know we're close. I want to see at least 200 before I hop off this call. I want to see at least 200. I'm going to be refreshing the dashboard right now. I want to see at least 200 people. Okay, we're almost at 200. I want to see at least 200. This is crazy, guys. I want to see at least 200 before I leave. I'm not leaving unless we have at least 200 people registered for GoFlex and also registered for the workshop. If you have registered, type registered. I want us to encourage each other because we are building a community of winners. Okay, there's an energy in the room when you have other people who are trying to get to the same goal. It means that we can learn together, we can grow together. That's why we're creating a community effect. So if you've registered, tell your friends in the comments that you've registered. Tell everybody that you've registered. Okay, let's get more people on here. Fantastic. I see. Damn, we have crossed 200, guys. Can we do 300? I'm greedy like that. Can we do 300? I mean, guys, come on, it's free. Can we do 300? Ooh, okay, you guys are pushing it. We're almost at 250. Let's do 300 if possible. Let's do 300. Let's do 300. Let's do 300. We need at least 300 people. 300 people, so that we have a full class and the questions will be rich and a lot of people will benefit from it. Let's do 300, guys. Let's do 300. If you have freelancer friends, this is the time to send them this link. Workshop.trygoflex.com. Go there, it will take you directly to the GoFlex website. You'll be able to sign up, create your account, and be registered for the workshop. I want to see at least 300 people. I'm not leaving until 300. Yeah, I have a right to be greedy. We've paid. So I have all rights to be greedy. We've paid. We are bringing the best of the best. So I have every right. I want to see at least 300 people registered. Okay, damn, you guys are pushing it. We are almost at 300. Okay, let's do it. I promise not to be more greedy. I hope, but I just might. Let's do 300 first, and I'll know if I'm greedy or not. Can we do 300? We're almost there. Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it. Get your friends, get your enemies, get everybody that you think should be on here on the workshop with you. We are almost at 300. I'm refreshing, guys. I'm refreshing, and I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. I'm seeing registered. I'm seeing a lot of registered. Damn. You guys have given us the commitment now to make sure that this thing happens, and it is such a banger, and that's exactly what we are going to deliver. I don't want to be too greedy. I'm only asking for 300, guys. 300. I don't want to be too greedy. I don't want to be too greedy. Just give me 300 and I'm okay. Just give me 300. Guys, you've given us 300. Okay, can we do a bit more? Just slightly more, slightly more. This is the energy I want you to also run your freelance business with. When you make that $300, no gree, find 500. When 500 come, no gree. Find 1K. When 1K enter, no still gree. You must get to 3K. So I'm not gonna agree for us today. I'm not gonna agree. You've given us 300, yes, but we want 400. Let's get 400 people registered. We need 400. Okay. We're already almost at 350. All right. Let's do more. I want the server to crash. That's exactly my goal. That's my goal. I want our technical team to wake up with headaches tomorrow because we're on this call today. I want our technical team to wake up with headaches tomorrow because you guys broke the entire website. So please get registered. The link is right there on the screen, workshop.trygoflex.com. Guys, remember, the reason why we're saying to use this link is so that it will automatically tag you as registered for the workshop. And if you're registered for the workshop, guess what? There are going to be a lot of bonuses. We never even announced. You guys think you're just coming to learn. Guess what? There will be bonuses, rewards, benefits. If you're going to be referring people, let us know. We would definitely love to give you something cool for that. Okay? Someone said the site is not opening. Is the server down already? Site is not opening. Guys, why is the site not opening? Please, somebody check that the site is not broken already. Because I actually want it broken. They've given us more than 300 registrants in one day. Can we break the website already, guys? Is it broken? Can people still register? Let me refresh my end. Can people still access the website? Somebody check and let us know. Okay, I've just refreshed my screen now, so it's still live. So you can still register. Let's go. Workshop.trygoflex.com. Open a free account with GoFlex, and you will get automatic registrations for the workshop. Fantastic. Guys, you will get, so I believe you're going to get all the information within your email. Gospel, please remind everybody, let's put up the dates of the workshop, the time as well. Please share that slide so that everybody is aware of when exactly it's happening. Some people are saying the registration link is not working, but let's get this crashing started. Who said that? Someone just said what I said. Wiki's Tech, fantastic. Let's get the crashing started. I need this website to break. Guys, the site is still working. People are saying it's not working, but it's working for me. I need it not to work. That's the only way I'm going to leave this place until the GoFlex website is down. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm here. Fantastic. We're over 400, but I'm not leaving. I need it to be broken. I'm not leaving. I need it to be actually broken. I'm not leaving. Everybody has to get registered. Everybody has to get registered. Someone please reach out to Anene Daniel. What's up? Why is it not working? Because for now, it's still working on my end. The website is still working. This is exactly the screen I'm sharing. The website is still working, but I need the website to be broken, and only you guys can do that. Okay, let's get registered. Let's get registered. Is it broken for sure now? So someone is saying for new people, it's not ready. It's not, the site is not opening. Please help out. Please help out. But if you're on our email list, you are definitely going to be getting the full gist of it. And also, if you're on the WhatsApp groups, right, you're going to be getting it. So please make sure that you're on the WhatsApp groups. Please make sure you're also on our email list. And of course, if you register for the webinar, you are definitely on our email list. So you're going to be getting the link to the workshop. Gosu, please, if you can, please put up the banner for the workshop so everybody can know exactly the date and the time that they're going to be needed to show up. It's going to be a full practical class. Okay, I guess they've broken the website at this point because people are really saying that it's not working. But people are also helping out in the comments saying use this link. Please, if you can, post the link for people in the comments so that we can help each other. Okay. Some people are saying that their WhatsApp group has been suspended. Don't worry, there's going to be a new group created. Don't worry about that. You're going to get access to the link. All right, guys, please, can we put up the banner? I want people to save the dates and save the time. Can we put up the banner so I can take my screen off? Can we put up the banner? Gospel, are you there? Can you put up the banner, please? Let's put up the workshop banner so everybody memorizes the date, the time.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, fantastic. Please let's put up the banner. All right, let's put up the banner.
Yes, I'm bringing it right now.
If you've created a GoFlex account, I just saw Ebenezer's comment. If you've created a GoFlex account already, don't worry, you don't have to create another one because you can't even create two accounts. Okay, we are going to send you the registration details directly. If you did register for this webinar, you will still get the workshop, the link to join the actual workshop. So if you've already created one, don't worry, you don't have to create one. So fantastic, good on you for already creating one from last week. That's such speedy action taking, and we love action takers. You are going to definitely benefit from this, guys. Personally, besides all the amazing practical content you're going to be getting, if you see the bonuses that we have in stock for you, if you see the rewards, the gifts that we have planned out for everyone that's going to be active, you will crash the website today. Guys, my tech people will hate me for this, but I need you to crash the website. Okay, I need you to crash the website. That's the only way I'm leaving. Let me check. Are we over 400? We should be over 400 registrants. One more refresh. Ooh, we are over 4. Damn, guys, we are almost at 500. All right, so I have the license to be more greedy now. You guys are the ones pushing me at this point. You are my motivation. We're at 450, so why not? Let's get 500. Let's get 500. It's possible. Let's get 500. Let's get 500, guys. Let's get 500. Please, let's put up the banner. I'm still waiting for the banner. I want everybody to memorize the dates and time. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming up now.
Okay, so if you've registered for the workshop, like I said already, if you've registered for the GoFlex account already before this webinar, don't worry, we are definitely giving you the link. You will get access to it to join the actual workshop. I'm still waiting for the flyer so that everybody can take note of when it's going to be. Guys, thank you for over 500 GoFlex registrations already today. This is amazing. All right. Did we successfully crash the website? I'm still curious because I want the technical guys to not have rest. It's the weekend. They plan to go and jaye this weekend. No, I want them to not have rest. So I need the website to crash. That's the only thing. I'm not asking for too much, guys. I'm just asking for 500 registrations and the website to crash. Can we do that? I don't want to feel like I'm asking for too much. Please, am I asking for too much? Because I'm refreshing and I'm still seeing it. Damn. The website has to crash. That's the only way these guys know that the marketing is active. While marketing goes to sleep this weekend, tech is going to be doing a lot. We're almost at 500. We need 20 more people to get to 500 registrants. Let us do this. Okay. Guys, I'm waiting for the banner. Oh, can I get the banner, please? What's up? What's the hold up? Can I get the banner, please? So that I can take my screen off and people can take note of the dates. Also, let's type it in the notice here, if possible. Right? I want everybody to not miss out on it. Okay. Yes, we are doing Operation Crash the website this weekend so that our tech guys, tech guys are always very happy and excited to do their work. Yes, I want them to actually do this work. So we have to crash it. All right, there you go. So the workshop is happening on the 6th and 7th of August. It's a 2-day practical workshop. All right. But I need the banner up, please. I need the banner up, guys. I'm still checking to see.
Yeah, you have to stop sharing for me to share.
All right, cool. So I'll just do that right now.
Yeah.
So let's put up the banner then. So my screen is off. Let me refresh and see if we're at 500 just yet. Fantastic. We are over 500. We're over 500. Guys, you did it. You did it. We're over 500. Fantastic. Fantastic. More. Okay, good. So this is the Scale Up workshop. So the flyer says 7th and 8th of August, but I noticed that there's a discrepancy. On the comment section, it was posted as 6th and 7th. Please, which is it so we don't confuse people. When exactly is it happening? 7th and 8th or 6th and 7th? Or you guys want to do Jara 6th, 7th, and 8th?
Okay, it was also be the 7th and 8th. Okay, but Messiah mentioned that there's having a class on the 8th, so we have to do 6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. All right, guys. So the workshop is happening on the 6th and 7th of August. So register for a GoFlex account and you would be given access to the workshop. Guys, if you're not registered, you're not getting access. We're sending out an email this evening to every single person who is registered on GoFlex to get access to the workshop. So if you've not registered, you're not getting the link. Okay, so I want to trust that everybody has registered for the Scale Up workshop. It is completely free, and all you have to do is go to the link on your screen, workshop.trygoflex.com. Once you are there, you will see a button that says open a free GoFlex account. And when you do that, you would be live. What's the time for the workshop? Guys, we're asking in the comments, what's the time for the workshop for the 2 days? What's the time? When does it start? 6th and 7th is Thursday and Friday, right? 6th and 7th of August is Thursday and Friday. That's literally next week, Thursday and Friday. Next week, Thursday and Friday. So if I am you, I would make sure that my GoFlex account is ready. I would make sure that I am ready to join. Okay, I have blocked my calendar. No events, no distractions that day. I'm going to show up live. Guys, can we also put the time so everybody is aware? 6th and 7th of August, we need the time. When are we going live? Is it also 7 p.m.? When are we going live for the workshop? Okay, when are we going live? Is it 7 p.m.? So that I share with everybody. I want everybody to keep it in mind and get ready to join us that day. 6th and 7th of August. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone who is putting it in the comments. I appreciate you. So everybody else can know the date. Guys, we need the time. Can someone please type the time in the comment for me? Anybody at GoFlex? What time is it? I can't hear any feedback. Can anyone still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Just so I'm sure. Everyone is asking for the time. Can we have the time?
Yeah, it's 7 p.m. It's 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Fantastic.
7 p.m.
So 7 p.m. on both days, and we're going full session. Guys, come prepared not to sleep. 7 p.m., 6th and 7th of August. Come prepared not to sleep. Because wherever we stop, we stop. We're bringing ultimate value. Okay, we want to make sure that everybody has what it takes. All right? So come prepared not to sleep. If you're coming prepared to think that this is going to be a 30-minute thing and you figure out, no, it's not going to work like that. The best in the world train. Training is not one day, it's not one night. Come prepared not to sleep. Wherever we stop, we stop. Okay? It's a tarry night. Literally. We are going to teach until you practice. Teach until you know more than you know. enough to practice. All right, fantastic. So if you are registered, please note that we're going to be sending you an email. Look out for an email from GoFlex today. All right, look out for an email from GoFlex today where you are going to get access to join the community, either on Telegram or WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is stressing the hell out of us. We're just trying to provide some free value here, man. What's up? So we're going to either create a community for you guys on Telegram or WhatsApp, and you're going to get the link tonight. You're going to get an email tonight. So that's why I need you to get registered so that you don't miss out on that email. All right. If you've registered before now for GoFlex, don't worry, you are getting it. Someone says, come with your food flask. Fantastic. I love that because it's going to be tarry night. So come, bring your lunch box, dinner box, right? Okay. So come prepared because we are going to tarry until you find 3K. That's the goal for 2 days. All right, 2 days. You know how it is now. Tarry nights. Come prepared because we're going to tarry until you get to 3K. Plus all the massive bonuses that we're going to be bringing to you that day as well. So 6th and 7th of August 2026, the time is 7 p.m. I've just been advised by the community to bring food flasks. So please, okay, don't forget energy drink. Fantastic. Food flask, energy drink, water bottle. Water bottle. All right. So please get registered. You can see what you need to come with. I don't need to mention it again. Everybody is posting in the comments. Food flask, water bottle, energy drink. I don't know what else. Guys, it's all there in the comments. So get prepared for 6th and 7th of August. It is literally next week, Thursday and Friday, right? 6th and 7th of August is next week, Thursday and Friday. And once you are registered, you will get an email this evening, like tonight, as they hot so, as they happen. All right, you are definitely getting the link. All right, so the learning is getting started next week, Thursday. In the meantime, get your GoFlex account ready because we will show you exactly how to use it. Get your GoFlex account ready. If possible, complete your registration on GoFlex, do your KYC, just get everything ready and set, okay? So that on the 6th and 7th, which is next week, Thursday and Friday, we will be there. We will tarry. Food flask will be there, all right? If possible, we should share lunch that day. Everybody should come prepared. All right. So you're getting an email this night with the link to join the community where we will post all the updates for the workshop. So please don't miss out on it. That email will contain the link to join the workshop community. Okay. So look out for that email. And then if your WhatsApp groups are still active, you will also get the link right in there. So if you need to do your KYC on GoFlex before that day, please do it because there are going to be bonuses for completing all of these things. So get your GoFlex account ready. Do your KYC. It's really, really easy. Just enter your name, your details, and your ID, and you're good to go. Very quick. And get prepared. All right? Get prepared for Thursday and Friday. Okay? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Someone says, let me quickly do the KYC. Exactly. It's really, really quick. Within the minutes, you get it done. All right? We have over 500 people registered already in one night for the tarry night that is happening for 2 days next week. So I just refreshed, and we're almost at 600 or more. You guys mean business, so. This is insane. You guys mean business. It feels as if every single person listening to me here has registered. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's get more people on board. Okay. Will there be item 7? Not be me talk. It's people that say that they should bring food flask. So bring your own. Bring your own. All right. Bring your own. And of course, very important, bring your pen and paper, your notepad, your digital iPad, whatever it is that you take notes with, because there will be a lot to learn and do on Thursday and Friday next week. We want to make sure that you have this weekend to yourself. Enjoy your life. Do what you like. Enjoy Monday. Enjoy Tuesday. Enjoy Wednesday. But you see, from Thursday and Friday, your life has to never remain the same again. We have to make a shift happen. This has to be the last workshop that you attend as a freelancer at your current income level. That's our goal. That's our goal. It has to be the last workshop that you attend at your current income level. That the next time we'll be hosting a workshop like this, it is you we will be inviting to train the audience. You will be the one that will be on this flyer ready to train the audience. That's exactly our goal, right? Someone says amen. Fantastic. I feel like a pastor already. Someone says amen. Okay, it's going to happen, right? Because Messiah is like every single one of us here. Started from every single place where we are at, all right? So please, that's our goal, all right? We want to make sure that the next time we host this workshop, we will be looking for you Sunday to say, hey, come and train the audience. We will be looking for you. Who can I see there? Francis. We will be looking for you, braids and bags, right? We'll be looking for you. Who else wants to be that person? VTC Treasure, Franklin. That's who we'll be looking for to say, hey, come and train the audience, right? We'll be looking for you. Who else? Wisdom. Okay, Wisdom, if you want to refer, yes, that's perfectly fine. We'll be looking for you, Maxon, right? We'll be looking for you, Tolu. We'll be looking for you to come and train the audience because, guys, guess what? Every single day, there are thousands of new freelancers joining the market. And like Mercy and Ronaldo that I showed you, they need a coach. They need training, all right? So you will be the next person to train the next person, right? This is the last workshop that you will attend at this place, all right? And that's what it's going to be. So we're going to be seeing you on the 6th and 7th of August. That's next week, Thursday and Friday. Please come prepared. It is completely going to be amazing. We're going to have an amazing time. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to put to practice a whole lot. It's going to be an entire practical session and it's completely free. All you have to do is show up. Guys, the biggest trick, right? Trick with things that are free is that they are not given the value that they deserve. People take them for granted because we didn't ask you to pay, right? People would give excuses and make complaints, but you must remember that we can't do the work for you. You have to show up. The only thing that you have to do is show up. And guess what? The price of showing up is free. Showing up is free. So whatever you must do, get your power banks charged, get your laptops charged, get your phones charged, get your notepads ready, get your focus, get your earpiece. See me, I have my earpiece on, I have my earbuds on because I don't want any distraction, I don't want any noise. I don't want any noise. So you need focused listening that day, right? Or those 2 days, okay? So you are going to come, have a great experience and put to practice, right? So that the next time that we host this workshop, you will be the one that will be there. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Like I said, if you are registered for GoFlex already, if you created your free GoFlex account, the next thing that's going to happen is that we're sending you an email tonight with a link to the GoFlex ScaleUp workshop community. This is not the webinar groups that you are part of on WhatsApp. This is the community for the exclusive workshop, all right? If you're on the webinar groups, the webinar is done, all right? But if you want to be in the workshop, we are going to be sending you the link tonight where everybody, all the people who are hungry, just like you and me, we are going to be on there. It is completely free for you. It is free for your referrals. Everybody can attend. All you have to do is sign up on GoFlex for free and get registered. Thank you so much. Let's say a big thank you to everyone who has put this together. Thank you to Messiah. Thank you to Gospel, our fantastic host who is running the show in the background. Thank you to the entire marketing team at GoFlex for putting this together. Thank you for the technical team for making sure that this product exists for you guys to sign up today. Thank you for the customer support team who is going to be answering 1,000,001 inquiries from tonight. Thank you to every single one who's been a part of it. And thank you to you for taking yourself seriously enough to show up. You must give yourself that appreciation, right? Thank you to you for showing up today. I believe that if you could show up today and stay through to the end, you are definitely going to be showing up next week, Thursday and Friday on the 6th and 7th. With that said, I want you to have the most amazing weekend of your life because your life is truly about to have a turn for even greater next week. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Have a great night.